Good evening, my YouTubers. This is your cameraman and your guy, Daniel Drepsky, going through the VHS updated video for January 26, 2022. Yeah, before we show you some tapes I got from the library this week, I got some updates about Pennsylvania. Let's start with the weather. I found out the weather today was in the low 20s into like the upper teens, and now it might be going way down into the digit numbers tonight, from between 5 or 9 degrees. And then here's another thing about what's happening in Pottsville, Pennsylvania. One of the beloved candy stores, like Mother Bear Candy Store, was at the Casona Mall. Now it's moving eventually to the one in Route 183, somewhere outside of the Casona. Not that far from there, not that far from here either. Yep. And now New York also for this week. In New York, they might get some inches of snow, about 20 feet of snow, but they probably still working on that. Let's hope it doesn't happen in New York. Yeah, and also one of the good White Castle places in Queens are permanently going out of business. Not all of it, but one of them was the one on Northern Boulevard, Jackson Heights. Not the Northern Boulevard Bayside, the one I used to go to with my dad. That was still one of the good ones. Okay, enough with the chit chat. Let's get on with this new updated video. The ones that got it from the library. Let's start with the National Geographic VHS of Born of Fire. Born of Fire. It was a 1987 release from Vestron Video, narrated by E.G. Marshall, the one who was in 12 Angry Men and the K Mutiny. This is an ex-library rental. Now I got here some PBS VHS tapes. Let's start with the exact series of John D. and Catherine T. MacArthur Foundation of the video classics. Like let's start with tape 1 of the stories of English. An English-speaking world. This is a 1988 VHS. Yeah. I'll show you what this tape looks like. Sticker label's missing. This is an ex-library tape. Next one we got here is Volume 3 of the Story of English, like Moors of Fire. Yep. 1988 release. Let's see what this tape looks like. And here's the 8th volume of the series of the Stories of English of the Loaded Weapons. These programs were made from British Broadcasting Corporation in 1986. This is I don't see any barcode and print dates on them. Now we got here plenty of more of those John D. Kathleen T. MacArthur Foundation Video Classic series. Like, let's start with the couple of these Planet Earth tapes. Like, Climax Planet. I think it's spelled Climate. Yeah. May 1985, this is released on VHS 1988 or 89. All these tapes has Macrovision on them, because I had to check that out. And here's another Planet Earth tape, Volume 6, like The Solar Sea, spelled S-O-L-A-R. The Spine, God, I love these Foundation cassettes for the PBS. Finally, here's the last one in this collection. It is Civilization, like historic Materialism. It's spelled Materialism. This is the 13th volume of the exact series. It was made in BBC 1969, in the late 60s, early 70s. Show you what this tape looks like. No print date on it. I'm gonna move them out of the way. We got two final PBS tapes. This here is the PBS video of talking with David Forrest, Reverend Billy Graham. And it's a 57-minute tape, and this tape was released maybe in 1993. No print date on it. This is an ex-library rental. And here's the last one. It is Smithsonian's World. It is the tale of the human. It is a Smithsonian's World, the tale of human drawer. The Pepper the Pew picture on there. He's a good Looney Tune. Except he's a band since like last year, 2021. And this VHS was from PBS Video in 1995. There's the sticker label, and this is the no print date on it. We got some children's VHS tapes. One of them I might be keeping, one of them I might be selling. Just for eBay. Let's start with the Sesame Street's 25th anniversary wonderful years. Yep. And this tape, Sesame Street's 25 Wonderful Years, a musical celebration, is a tribute to the Sesame Street thing in 1993, from 1969, And it featuring some good songs like Do the Rubber Ducky, Put Down the Ducky, and many good more. This is from Sony Wonders on VHS 1993. Which was at the time when the Sesame Street programs were available from Random House. 1993. This tape is going to be printed around in the mid-90s. I'll be selling that. Here's Arthur's Baby. Comes with DW's Baby, and it's a Random House home video in 1997's Arthur's Collection series from Random House. Originally made them by Mark Brown. Has no print date, has no barcode crown on there. Random House stops doing that since the mid-90s. Hold on. The next one we got here is Festival of Family Classics animated TV show of like this episode of the Johnny Appleseed. One of them I used to have an exact series was Snow White and Cinderella. And it's on VHS from Children's Video Playground when it's distributed by Prison Entertainment in 1986. This is a 1987 release. Show you what this tape looks like. 1987 sticker label. I don't see any print date on it, but I see like the label of like the title of like the name. I'll be keeping that. Next one we got here is Corduroy and the other bear stories. Remember Corduroy? Yeah. This is from Woodcap Video. Yep. 1992 release. Originally it was released in 89. Here's the ink label. No print date on that. Next one we got here is a Pokemon Psychotic Surprise. The library made the packaging like this because they lost like the original packaging. And this is on VHS in 1998, probably from Pioneer and Vids Video. I'm looking for someone print data on it. I just can't see when someone put the labels on them in my library. And who gives a crap about Pokemon? Next one we got here is one of the animated movies like the Watership Down. It was a PG animated movie. It was made 1978. It was got to be made by Watership Productions. Got to be made by Rack and Bask or something. And this is a 1990 release, Warner Home Video, division of the Time Warner Company. Originally came out on VHS in '83 when it was in the clamshell. This tape was printed on July 29, 1995. I was only 10 years old, going on to 11. Now I got here an animated movie of The Quest for Camelot. And it's a Warner Home Video and Warner Brothers Family Entertainment, and it's in the clamshell. Featuring the voices like I know was Don Rickles, Eric Idle, Gary Oldman, Jane Seymour, Sir John Gilbert. And this is on VHS in 1998. Division of the Time Warner Company. Here's the ink label, and this tape was printed on September 29, 1998. 14 years old I was at the time. Now I got here some couple of Disney tapes. Here's the live action of the 101 Dalmatians starring Glenn Close as the villainous Cruella de Vil. I saw this in the movies way back in 1996. This is an early 1997 release from Walt Disney Home Video. Came out around April of 97. Also stars with Jeff Daniels. And it's rated G. There is a sequel from this 101 Dalmatians, like the 2000 release of 102 Dalmatians. And then in 2021, they made like the Cruella film in 2021. And this tape was printed on March 17, 1997. Here's the ink label. I do love the animated movie of the original 101 Dalmatians. And there is a sequel made for home video like 101 Dalmatians 2, Patch London Adventure. Now here's Mighty Joe Young, the remake, not the original. I showed you that on my other previous updated video. Yep, Bill Paxton's in there. This is on VHS in the spring of 1999, around May of 99. This tape was printed on February 29, 1999, year before 2000. Now I got here a Holy Grail VHS of the fairy tale theaters, The Princess Who Had Never Laughed, Ellen Barkin, Howard Houseman, Harry Mandel. 1987 release from the Playhouse Videos, The Fairy Tale Theater Collection. Made in 1984, originally came out on VHS, gotta be in those big Fairy Tale Theater boxes in 1985. On the other video I showed you from Molina from 1984. Here's the vertical sticker label, barcode right on the right side, yeah. At the end of the tape has the Fairy Tale Theater Collection promo. Here's some of the other family movies I have here. It is the 1998's Madeline. 2 thumbs up by Cisco and Ebert. Columbia TriStar Home Family the Collection by Columbia TriStar Home Video. This is released on VHS 1998 in the clamshell. Here's what this tape looks like. This tape was printed on the 45th week of 1998. I don't need this tape. It's for eBay. Now I got here Little Women. The best family movie of the year by John Anderson by Newsweek. Columbia TriStar home video release. And this is on VHS 1995 in the clamshell. Made in 1994, released on video 1995. This tape was printed on the 36th week of 1995. Now I got here the 1985 Playhouse video release of The Russians Are Coming, The Russians Are Coming. Starring with the great Carl Reiner, Edie Marie Saint, Alan Arkin, Brian Keith, Jonathan Winters, and Theodore Brell. Also stars with Ben Blue and Paul Ford. You might know him as the Mayor and the Music Man. Originally, The Russians Are Coming came out on VHS, was 1981 from the Magnetic Video Corporation. And this is the 1985 reissue by Playhouse Video, and it was distributed by CBS Fox Video. Someone took off the label from the public library. I don't need this. Hold on, we got more tapes coming. Now we're going to move on with some classics. Let's start with this TV special of No Time for Sergeants, starring with Andy Griffith, hosted by Ronnie McDowell. And this thing was broadcast somewhere in the mid-1950s, like 1956 or 1957. There was a film version of No Time for Sergeants, made in 1958 with Don Knotts co-starred in it. And this is on VHS 1988 from Woodcap Video. That was originally released in the Golden Age of Television series from NGM Home Video. Yep. Made in Japan by TDK. You know I'll be keeping this. I got here one of the critical acclaim Alfred Hitchcock movie. It's the 1954's Rear Window with James Stewart and Grace Kelly and Raymond Barr is the culprit. 1984 release from MCA Home Video's Alfred Hitchcock collection, and it has the promo of the Fritzy at the beginning. And this tape from the library, they just start with the movie, but they took off the FBI warning screens. How the hell they do that in the first place? This tape was printed on the 39th week of 1986 of Rear Window. Now I got here one of the great films of 1954, Marlon Brando in his performance in On the Waterfront. 1954 winner of 8 Academy Awards, including the Best Actor, Best Picture, and Best Actor, Marlon Brando. Co-stars with Coral Moulton, Edie Marie Saint, Lee J. Cobb, Rod Steiger, Pat Hemming, directed by Eva Kazam. And this is on VHS in the 1986 reissue by RCA Columbia Pictures Home Video. And originally, I have On the Waterfront VHS from 1984. This is the reissue. Printed it on September 1st, 1986. And on this tape, it has the tape master from 1984, when they have the FBI warning screen in black and white. Not no color, when they have the FBI warning screen in green background. The one I got it from New York back in 2018. And the best quote in this movie, Marlon Brando says, "You don't understand, I couldn't have class, I couldn't be a contender, I couldn't be somebody. Instead I'm a bum, which is what I am. And let's face it, it was you, Charlie." Marlon Brando's quote, and he was in the taxi cab with Rod Steiger. And hold on a minute, I gotta fix this. I'll be right with you. Now we got here some 6 comedies VHS. Let's start with the Faerie Towers. That was a show what John Cleese used to do in the 1970s. This tape has The Communications Problem, The Anniversary, and Basil the Rat. 1986 release from CBS, Fox Video, and BBC. There's a barcode on the spine. Tape sticker labels fell off, and there's the barcode. I showed you the other Flower Towers VHS for my other updated video, and here's another one that has the hotel inspectors, the Germans, the torch of class. 1986 release from CBS, Fox Video, and BBC. And here's the same one I played. Here's the same one that I do have. Basil the Rat sticker label. This tape was printed on the 49th week of 1993. I don't need this. And I do like John Cleese since Mighty Python. The next one we got here in another BBC comedy show on VHS. Are You Being Served? 3 hilarious behind-the-counter classics from the TV most famous department store. This is from CBS, Fox, and Fox Video in 1992 release. This show was from 1972. Here's what the vertical sticker label looks like. This tape was printed on the 21st week of 1992. Next one we got here is a Neil Simon comedy called Murder by Death in 1976. It has Peter Falk, Alan Brennan, Truman Capote, James Coco, David Niven, Alan Gaines, Eliza Lancaster, Peter Sellers, Maggie Smith, Nancy Walker, Alan Winward, and many more. And it's directed by Robert Moore, and it's based on the play by Neil Simon. 9 years later, they did follows from Murder by Death into the 1985's The Clue that has with Tim Curry, and also has with Alan Bernstein again, and Leslie M. Wharton. Here's what this box packaging looks like. It's a Columbia TriStar Home Video reissue. It says 1985, but there's a 1994 reissue. It was originally came out on VHS 1980 by Columbia Pictures Home Entertainment, then reissued early 1983, late 1983, and 1985 by RCA Columbia Pictures Home Video. This tape was printed on the 41st week of 1997, when I was probably 12, 13 years old at the time. And here's one of the funniest films of 1987. Billy Crystal and Danny DeVito in Throw Mama Up the Train. Owen asked his friend Larry for a small favor. That was a good movie. Directed by Rob Reiner. And it's on VHS in 1988 release. 88 release from Orion Home Video. This is Mama. That's played by the actress of Anne Resme. Yep. Oh man! Oh man! I like this movie. This is they had Alfred Hitchcock touch. I don't see any print date. Here's the ink label, what it looks like. Owen loves his mama. It's a good movie. I used to have it on VHS when it's on the EP version. Now I got here Illegally Blonde. Made in 2001. I saw this in the movies with my old school. In the summer school I was not supposed to be seeing, because I was only about going towards 17, but I want to go to the beach that day. I don't remember, but I ended up seeing this in the movies. It was from MGM Home Entertainment in 2001. Same time it was out on DVD. Here's the ink label. Here's the print date. Printed it on January January 6, 2003. Boy, we only got down to like some less movies. Now I got a couple of dramas. Like here's the movie from 1984. Three winning Academy Awards of The Killer Fields. The stars at Sam Waterston. Yep. Crane T. Nelson. This movie came out on VHS in 1985. This is the 1986 reissue by Warner Home Video, division of the Warner Communications Company. The death and life of the Martin Day hero. And this copy of this movie probably has a Deftone at the end. Yep. That's got to be 1987 reprint. And here's a movie that stars with Nicolas Cage and Elizabeth Shue in Leaving Las Vegas, Academy Award winning. This is from MGM UA Home Video in 1996 release. Here's a vertical sticker label. This tape was printed on October 11, 1996. I guess I'll see you for part 2, and try to subscribe if you like this first part of this video or not. You just take care, and I'll see you again for part 2. Thank you.